Assalamu alaikum. How are you, dear students? Welcome to the English class literature. Today, inshallah, we are going to take chapter 2. Please open your books on page number 15. Page number 15. The title of chapter 2 is The Tortoise and the Rope Trick. The Tortoise and the Rope Trick. This story is a folk tale. A folk tale means a story that parents have passed on to their children through speech over many years. A story that comes from a particular country and is often about animals that talk and behave like people. This story is about a trial of strength between a tortoise and an elephant. Who do you think wins? Read on to find out. Okay, let's start reading the story. The tortoise is a stumpy legged, sleepy eyed, wrinkly mouthed creature. He is very slow, but under that hard shell, he hides a cunning mind. Here we find a description about the tortoise. What does he look like? A tortoise is a very clever and smart animal that has short, thick legs and sleepy eyes. One day, the tortoise was sleeping in the grass when Jumbo the elephant came stomping along with his heavy feet. The ground shook under Jumbo's great weight, but Torty did not wake up or stir out of his shell.
Out of my way, or I'll step on you,
Called out Jumbo. But Torty only poked his head out of his shell and said, "Do as you like, Jumbo. I'm stronger than you."
Rubbish,
Thumpered the elephant. "No one is stronger than me." Torty said nothing.
so no one is stronger than me.
Torty said nothing. "All right, then. You asked for it, brother," said Jumbo, and he placed his heavy foot on the tortoise shell. But nothing happened. The shell was thick and heavy and very, very strong. "Harumph!" snorted Jumbo. Jumbo was angry. Totty merely yawned and went back to sleep. Later that evening, as the sun was about to set, the tortoise slowly made his way down to the river for a drink. There on the bank he met a large hippopotamus. Hippo smiled at the little fellow and said,
I heard you got the better of old Jumbo, but don't think you can beat me.
"I bet I'm stronger than you," posted Totty. The hippopotamus, who is one of the largest and heaviest animals in the jungle, was amused.
All right, I'll take the bet,
He replied.
Do you see that rope there? The one the boatman uses to tie up his
boat.
We will use it for a tug of war.
"Righto," said Hippo. Hippo picked up one end of the rope and Torty the other. The rope was very long. "Now you can't have a tug of war until the rope is stretched right or tight." So the tortoise decided to take the rope up the steep river bank and down the other side. When he reached the top of the river bank, he called out to Hippo, who was below, "Don't pull until I tell you to." Then Totty walked down the steep river bank. When he reached the bottom, who shouted, or who should he meet but Jumbo the elephant? "Hey, Jumbo," said Torty, "how about a tug of war?" The elephant was only too glad to agree. Now the tortoise hid in a hollow near the top of the bank and called out, "Ready? Pull!" Both the huge animals pulled at the rope. Neither of them could see who was at the other end. First, Hippo pulled and Jumbo came forward a few steps. Then Jumbo pulled harder and Hippo gave way. They pulled and pulled. Each thought he was pulling against the tortoise. This way and that they pulled. At last, the rope snapped in the middle. It was great news. The tortoise had defeated both Jumbo and Hippo. All the animals now believed that the little tortoise was unbeatable. You see, nobody had seen the rope trick, which proves that brain can be more important than size. So, we should always be smart. Okay. Welcome back. Let's explain the meaning of the difficult words. Number one is stumpy. Stumpy is an adjective, means short and thick. Number two is cunning. Cunning is an adjective, means the quality or skill of being clever at planning something so you get what you want, especially by tricking other people. Number three is steep. Steep. Steep is an adjective, means rising or falling at a sharp angle. Number four is snap. Snap. Snap is a verb, means to cause something that is thin to break suddenly and quickly with a cracking sound. Number five is defeat. Defeat is a verb, means to win against someone in a fight, a war, or a competition. The last one is prove. Prove. It's a verb, means to show after a time or by experience that something or someone has a particular quality.